we're recording another because why not? I mean, hello, and welcome to more Yotsume God. It stabbed me in the feelings, and I recorded this like minutes ago, and I'm not ready to play again, but now I need to play again because I need to know what happens. Let's go read our new diary entry, if we can figure out which one it is. I think it's November 2nd. Today, Mayuko told me that she's pregnant. Today, Mayuko told me she's pregnant. I can't take this game seriously in the best of times. Today, Mayuko told me that she's pregnant. When I heard the news, I was like an idiot. I couldn't say anything because it didn't seem real to me. And then I held her tight and cried. She went through a hard time. Now she has our baby. Our baby is in her body. How wonderful it is. We'll be busy from now on, but we can help each other. So that would mean Mai and Imigo are 16? I haven't been collecting cards, and I should be collecting cards, but... I hate that you have to play through the entire Curdy part of the game to get... Oh, okay. We have ending 6. A way for a person who knew the truth and lost the place after watching ending 3 and ending 6. So now we can play this again. We have to suffer that. And I don't think there's any questions for us to answer in this one. We'll find out by skipping through all the dialogue. Bye, yeet. Bye, yeet. Bye. Okay, we have to talk to everybody. There's children here. If I remember correctly, I think Shiro is blind and Kuro has hearing difficulty. That is sadness. Bye, yeet. No. Bye, yeet. No. That's the only other option we have. I don't think we have any more choices, just pain and suffering. Stop it. Stop, I don't want to do this again. Yeah, there's no other choices in this for us. See if we get some sort of different ending. Don't cry. Oh. Because if you cry, then I'll cry, and... No. No, we're ignoring that. No, didn't happen. Didn't happen. So what was wrong with the Amigo that they took him? Or his parents gave him up? That would be awful. Oh, nope. See? Okay, back to the title screen. This title screen. So how do we get ending 7? That's the question. Okay, so apparently I'm just dumb and I haven't been doing this correctly, so no, we don't want to play that. So we have to go to... We have to go back to Farewell. Yes, we have to go back to the Suffering chapter. And then, yes, I actually had to look up a guide for this because this game is confusing as hell. And now that we have played through these endings again, there's supposed to be new and different pieces in here. I don't see anything new in here. The main sanctuary? Oh! There's a book on the ground. I stepped into the main shrine again. Such a barren room. There's no window and it feels suffocated. For the god, it's a cozy place. Or a jail? Which do you think it is? Yotsume didn't answer. Then what is the shrine for you? For me? Yeah. I thought it was a prison at first, but I can live with Tagata, Kuro, and Shiro. I have good memories with him, and I feel it's a cozy home, so I can't decide. Okay. Book. Something's there. What is it? It's another book! June 21st. I started to read the diary. Finally, I have my babies. It was a hard labor, but Mayuko did her best. I can see them only a few minutes now, but I held my babies in my arms. The small new baby was surprisingly light. If I pressed them a little strongly, they might break. In half. They just snap like porcelain. Cracking noises. That's just the sound of when you break open a baby and there's a prize inside. Please don't break open babies. Please never do that. Please. They're ceramic. Leave them alone. But the first cry was strong. I love them more than anything. Shuji came to see us and gave us his blessing. I wanted to show my babies to Makoto too, but it's okay. We'll have a chance later. Mayuko and I already prepared names for them. We can use both of two. The girl's name is Mai Sagara. It means a child who depends on truth. I'll give her this name. Wait, what? What does it mean? This is the diary that a baby named Mai was born. It means it's about me? My dad's name is Makoto. But in this diary, Makoto is written as another person. What's going on? Who is this person? Excuse me? Do I not have a dad either? What? Talk to me about things. Oh, same things. Guess nothing new. Just the fact that my dad's not real. That's not fair. Yotsume God. Thank you. No, I don't wanna. What? Go home. Okay. Don't get lost ever again. Oh, you have someone waiting for you, right? I have someone who waits for is waiting for me. Help. Might not have anybody like that. I don't have a dad. Maybe no one is waiting for me. Now I understand the reason why I feel like I was bothering him. I can understand the reason why I felt like I was a burden of him. I looked down with no words. Amigo talked to me. What happened? Nothing. Okay, what? You don't want to go home now? And I felt like he's reading my feelings and the surprise appeared in my eyes. No, you're not a resident of this shrine, just go now. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Even though I wanted to go home so badly, I was afraid of going home now. I'm afraid of facing the truth. It was hard for me to leave, and I wanted to remember this view in my heart. I walked slowly. When I was about to get out of the trrrr, Imigo softly smiled at me. I ruined everything. I ruined it. What if our dad isn't our dad? Then who is our dad? Imigo, Mr. Tagara, Kuro, and Shiro vanished in a blink. Then there was only the Tori. Imigo. I was just standing still. Whoa! That's Shuji. Holding a flashlight in his hand, Uncle Shuji ran up to me. Good. There you are. Everyone was surprised and was worried about you. We've been searching for you. Is she never going to say anything about how Sahara sounds really close to Sagara? Ever? When I said it to him, Shuji smiled softly. And I'm glad you're safe. Actually, I thought you were taken away by Yotsume God. Yotsume God? In this village, legend has it that a needless child is taken away by Yotsume God. Is he just telling us straight up that we're a useless child? But you are okay now. I'm relieved. Makoto is also worried about you. A needless child is taken away by Yotsume God. A needless child. Makoto. Dad. Really? Uncle Shuji started to walk, but I grasped his arm. Please wait. I have a question. What's wrong? My dad is... I wasn't able to let the words out well. My hands were shaking. My real dad is... The sentences in the diary were spinning in my mind. My mouth opened and shut like a fish, and then Shuji widened his eyes. You know the truth now. Now you know Makoto is not your father. Oh no. I see nothing but darkness. The air was cooler than the time when I faced off against Yotsume God. My dad is not my real dad. So, who is this sweet father? When did you know that? Like 3 seconds ago. I handed him the wrinkled notes grasped in my hand. I found this. This is... okay. Uncle Shuji held it and stared at the note seriously and then looked at me. This is the truth. Makoto is not your real father. Your father is Soichi. Uncle Soichi? Uncle Soichi is the eldest brother of Uncle Shuchi and my dad. Maybe I should call him Dad now. Yes, Soichi Sagara. Our eldest brother, and the heir to Sagara's family, but he died 16 years ago. Uncle Shuji, please tell me more about it. What happened? 16 years ago in June. Very specific. Soichi who was the heir to Sagara's family, married Mayuko and had a child. They named the baby Mai. The baby was celebrated by everyone in the village. Also, I was watching over the growth of the baby. The baby was so cute. But one day the baby vanished suddenly. Someone kidnapped the baby. Oh, bye. Bye, baby. Goodbye. Because of the sadness of losing her child, Mayuko came down with the sadness and died for it. Soichi was desperately looking for his baby, trying every possible means, but he wasn't able to find his daughter. He was worn out and died like he followed after Mayuko. I know now you know the truth. The person who kidnapped you was the youngest brother, Makoto. You must be surprised, but Makoto hated Sagara's family. Sagara's family was respectful of old practices, and there was no freedom in our house. Makoto didn't accept it. Maybe you cannot understand, but the oldest brother was the most important in this family. We were just like free gifts. I'm the second son, so I was raised to assist Soichi. Makoto was treated like a complete pain. He hated to be treated like that, and our parents hated him even more. Our parents finally disowned him, and Makoto left home, but he got mad at the family. Because you were the heir to Sagara's family, he kidnapped you out of spite. But not so hard for me to understand Makoto's feelings. Makoto wasn't able to blend right with the people in this village. He didn't know how to live well here. That's why he was treated with contempt by our father and mother. But I think the rebellious spirit of him was just a sign of desire for his parents' love. He had mixed feelings towards Soichi, who was always receiving expectations and loves by the parents. I can understand how he was feeling because I'm the second son, and I was always between them. Even after Soichi died, I was looking for Makoto. I wasn't going to take him back home or punish him. Taking you far away from your real parents was an unforgivable thing. But I just wanted to understand Makoto. I wanted to talk with him seriously. If I really understood how his heart felt, that kind of thing wouldn't happen. My parents have already passed away, so my relatives are only Makoto and you. After this sustained effort, I finally found him. I was so surprised. I didn't even imagine that he had thrown away his family name Sagara and has lived by using a different name, Sahara. I stared at the picture he handed me. They are my real father and mother. You feel like you owe something to Makoto, right? What? I feel it when I met you in front of the apartment in Tokyo. Even though he is not your father, and you're his daughter, you didn't seem to be really honest with him. Why don't I have a mother? Dad didn't tell me anything about it. I believed he would tell me. Now I know. The reason is simple. He couldn't tell me because he's not my real father. Feeling like there's something like a barrier between us was natural, because he's not my real father. I looked down and trembled. It wasn't anger. The emotions such as sadness, frustration, or something like that welled up in my heart. Uncle Shuchi got on his knees and looked me in the eyes, touching my cheeks. My dad's fingers are rough and have scabs, but his fingers are slender and cold. Would you like to become my daughter? What? I couldn't understand his sudden question, so I asked him back. What did you say now? Would you like to become a daughter of Sagara, my family? Uncle Shuchi continued talking in a reassuring tone. You were supposed to be a daughter of this family. You should have lived happily with your real dad and mom in this house. You don't have to feel indebted to us. We rather welcome you. Would you like to become my daughter? But I was confused and thoroughly perplexed. Shuchi said calmly with a grim look on his face. Do you think you can keep living in a normal life with Makoto even though you know the truth? It's probably impossible. Since I know the truth, I can't think of him as my father like I was doing before. Can you be my daughter? Yes. Oh. Now I became my Sagara. Dad, Mom, this is what you wished, right? This is the way to make me and everyone happy, right? A photograph of the family was added to the archive, and another diary for the 29th of something. That time I know what I'm looking for. Yotsumes priestess. Is that what happened to us? Became a mindless priestess? Yay! We have a family photo. If the lady is the wife, why does she look like she's the sister? Uh, 29th. I wonder how long I've been locked up in here. In this windowless room, I've been given just a little water and food and have been questioned whenever I'm awake. It's an ages-old karma of Yotsume and Sagara. Receiving the karma, I'm going to die soon. Please forgive me being selfish to my last breath. I promised Mayuko to protect our children. Please forgive me for placing the responsibility on you. Although you chose the freedom, I shackled you. Please forgive me, Makoto. Forgive me for selfishly wishing that you and Mai will be happy. My brother and my daughter. I love you so much. Please be happy. Okay, let's see. We have ending 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. I think we can finally play through the regular Yotsume God level. And get through it. I think we can get through it. We need 3, 5, 6, and 7. 6, 7, 5, and 3. Ho ho! Okay. Which means now we can finally play this level again! Yay! So we are going back to Chapter 10, Yotsume God. We are definitely using a guide now because I don't want to mess up. I really don't want to mess up anything. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Okay, so first we are going to the Haiden, talk with Kuro on the question mark topic. Oh! Okay. Yoop! But it specifically says to do this first, so we're going here. Hey Mai, what's wrong? The charm. Kuro pointed at my charm protruding out of my pocket. This? It has a jingle bell on it. I put the charm in my hand. It was an old charm I've had since I was a child. It's not a charm. I know. What? It's a normal charm. But something's missing. I looked at the charm closely. Since I always wear this charm, it's kind of fragile. The color's faded a little. I can't say it's beautiful, but it's a normal charm. What's missing? I don't know, but something's missing. I was puzzled and looked at the charm again, but it's just a normal charm. I think Shiro has better knowledge. Shiro? Okay, I'll ask her. Now we are going to talk to Shiro on the charm. This seems pretty linear. The charm. Hey Shiro. Goro said that something is missing with this charm. Can you tell what it is? Is this yours? Yeah, but it's normal, right? Shiro looked at the charm in my hand and was shaking her head. No, it's not. A bell is missing. What? A bell? Yeah, mine has 2 bells. Yeah? Mine has only 1 bell, but I think it originally has 1 bell. I think this charm had 2 bells. Can you see it? Yeah, because I can hear 2 bells ringing from the memory of this charm. The memory of this charm? Shiro pointed at her ears with a proud look on her face. I can't see stuff well, but I'm good at hearing. Shiro said and smiled. Great, Shiro. Then can you see where the missing bell is now? I guess you've heard of it. The sound of the bell. You need to find your missing stuff by yourself. Wow, thanks, game. Now we go talk to Imigo on the bell topic. Hey, 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 bell. Hey, I can hear the sound of a bell from you. Huh? When Imigo angled his head, the good sound of a bell rang. Yes, that. Where does it come from? Ah, I wear this bell with my hair elastic. Oh, I didn't even notice he's wearing a bell. Has he always been wearing a bell? Can I take a look? Imigo looked at me quizzically and untied his hair and then showed the bell to me. It's a normal bell. What's wrong with this? Can I borrow it? No problem. Has he always had a bell? What? The bell which Imigo was wearing on his hairband, they have a beautiful sound. Thanks. A charm with bells that Imigo gave me. Can we shove it into the rock now? Let's see what the guide says. Okay, put the bell on the charm. Shove it into the rock. Woo! It's perfect. I put the bell on my charm. The color is a little different, but the size is perfectly the same as mine. It's like the bell was originally with my charm. We're gonna go shove it in the rock. We're going straight to hell, my dudes. There's a large rock, but I don't think a human can move it. It's really huge, yeah. Well, I was wondering why you try to stay away from this place. Imigo always tries not to get close to the I can't read that. Romanji is hard. Leave me alone. Is there anything here? Nothing. Okay, but I want to shoot. Oh, wow, it's perfect. The charm perfectly fitted into the dent. And then the charm began shining. That's new. What? In the moment, it emitted a flash of light. Imigo placed himself over me, trying not to touch me. Right after the moment, I heard a huge noise. What happened? I looked up slowly. We broke our boulder! Oh no! The huge rock at Masha shattered out. Then a cliff appeared in the place where the rock was, and I saw a tiny cavity. Look! We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Examine the large grave at the back. Get the mirror. Okay. Let's go. Go. In there. We're going in there. Whoa! Oh, there's a lot of flowers around this water. Is that safe water to touch? There is a lot of spider lilies here. I feel danger. Passing through the tiny cavity, there are a lot of cluster amaryllis all over the ground. It's located in the cave of the cliff. Looking up, I can see the round blue sky, like trimmed with scissors. Most of the ground is covered with the cluster amaryllis, but I can see a pond in the center of the cave. Amazing! I couldn't help staring at the heavenly view. Imigo was standing behind me and whispered, "It's called Higan Garden." Higan Garden. Higan Garden? Look, I can't say that. I can't speak generally. Yeah, the Garden of the God. It's amazing. It deserves to be called the Garden of the God. Okay. I really don't want to touch the water, so let's touch the water. There is a pond in the center of the lake. It's a pond! Pond is called Mirror Pond. Don't get too close, it's deeper than it looks. There's some rocks in the cluster amaryllis garden. What are they? More rocks? I didn't know there was such a beautiful place that existed in the mountain. It's surrounded by a cliff, so I don't think people can come easily. I've never seen this many cluster amaryllis before. It's beautiful, but kind of a ruled beauty. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, touch this. It looked bigger and newer than the other rocks. Hmm? There's something... Oh, a mirror. A hand mirror I picked in the cluster amaryllis garden. Spider lily is so much easier to say. When I translate it, it's going to be spider lily. I picked it up and shook off the dirt. And I think you should keep it. What? A mirror has been treated as a ritual article like 3 sacred imperial treasures. In overseas, it is said that it removes the bad vibes and reflects the truth of who someone is. Sounds like we need to show it to our father. Just saying. Okay. Now we go back to playing this chapter, which means... I think we can cheat and... Okay. Oh, look, it got added to our map. That's cool. So, according to the guide, we can go back to cheating this the way we're used to cheating this. And we're going in here. We're gonna beep, boop, beep, boop. Block this. Beep. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Alrighty. Flower. Yo, yeet, let's go explode a baby. Baby statue. It's a baby statue. Moved, small child. Flower. Take this flower. They both look like they're crying now that I look at them. Oh, he exploded. Yeah, it looks like it's crying. And now we're time to die again. Except this way, we throw the mirror like ya yeet instead of another mod. Dun dun danger! Dun dun danger! Dun dun. What's it say on the wall over there? Oh, it just says the same over and over again, doesn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Who took the time to write all these? Ha! Handprints. Okay, I'm being distracted. We have important work to do. Don't touch Amigo. The floor is lava. He's crying. Why can't we help him? Oh, thank God. And then we get gasped by, and you get that. I held up the mirror I had. Like that. Just like that. By the way, that looks like a Madoka Witch. Yotsume God screamed like death throes. It was echoing in my head as if I stubbed my brain directly. Not just your toe, but your whole brain. Have you ever, like, felt that pain when you stub your entire brain? I felt her agony, sadness, kindness, and the longing for all living things. And then... my. You can't tell any difference in that because I can't say the difference between my and my. I heard this scream out for me. What? This is why I'm not afraid of this game. I was wrapped in the black fog and everything turned into a darkness. Hey, do you think if this game was translated like properly that it would be a lot harder on the soul? Okay, now that we did that, it leads us to a brand new chapter. This chapter is only accessible if you have cleared endings 3, 5, 6, and 7 and presented the Yotsume God to Yotsume God? I feel like that's a typo. Okay. Let's go see what we unlocked. I guess we'll play the next chapter next time. So you suffer, I'll work. That's how it works here. That's what our relationship is. Please don't leave me. I want to see what happens. I want to make an OC for this. No one can stop me. These videos are going to be uploaded like day by day by day instead of, what is it, Wednesday and Friday? Because I need to know what happens. And we have infinite life, so why not? So come back soon, okay? Please? I'll miss you. Miss you already.